Thank you very much. I am Lamin Jai, and this is News Review. Coming up on the show today, a huge commotion broke out Monday morning as UDP NAMS, the UDP National Assembly members, insisted that a bill that seeks to protect local government officials from losing their local government jobs if their party sacks them should not be debated. The row prompted the Speaker to suspend sitting for about 30 minutes. We have excerpts from the National Assembly. They are also Hayat Limited has or is reacting to sanctions placed on the company by Food Safety and Quality Authority. Their musicians, poets, writers, associations, and promotional companies have also been recognized for their participation in the COVID-19 pandemic awareness campaign there. So my guest today would be a man, an international diamond dealer, Mr. Mori Gassama, whose diamond was allegedly taken by Senegalese authorities. This happened way back in 2006. This and more coming up, but first we will quickly see what the stories are as the papers are saying, beginning with the Standard. They are reporting that Chairman Sonko rejects BAC, that's Brikama Area Council Deputy's letter to IEC. Mai tells government prosecuting imams makes no sense. Barrow urged to take action against tribal insults. Turos VDC donates modern traffic control car. Cabinet wants president's total control of SG there. According to the Standard, the chairman of the Brikama Area Council has informed the Independent Electoral Commission that the letter sent to them by his deputy Ismaila Jallo is not authentic and should not be taken seriously. Deputy Chairman Jallo had written to the IEC informing them of the expulsion of Serifo Sonko and 2 councillors from the UDP and the consequent vacancy of their elective seats relying on the Local Government Act. However, in his own letter to Election House, the embattled chairman Sonko alleged that his deputy's letter did not bear the official letterhead of BAC. Maital's government prosecuting imams makes no sense. Former Interior Minister and leader of the Gambia Moral Congress Party has condemned the arrest and prosecution of Gambian imams for allegedly violating COVID-19 regulations. As a nation, our laws must protect all and not some. We must not discriminate against any segment of society. I see the case of the imams as one of the discrimination unfair, and it should stop, I told the Standard. Barrow urged to take action against tribal insults. A group of Gambians calling Mandin Network with membership of all over the world has written to President Adama Barrow urging him to take concrete action against people who deliberately insult tribes for no just reasons. Turos VDC donates modern traffic control car. Vision Development Vision or Foundation of Turo Dabo over the weekend presented a modern traffic control car to the Mobile Traffic Division of the Gambia Police Force. Yes, so that is it for the Standard. Let's see what the point is saying. Point is reporting that 12 wounded compounds set ablaze in URL land tussle. Jammeh's perpetrators hijacked Gambia's reforms agenda. Solicitor General rubbishes resignation rumors. UDP softs away to Sonko, 2 councillors. On the point today, a serious land dispute has erupted between Pirai Tenda and Waliba villages, both in the Tumanna district of the Upper River region, leaving a dozen people wounded. One compound has also reportedly been set on fire, with a fence of another compound being vandalized. The point has been reliably informed. Also on the point, Jammeh's perpetrators hijacked Gambia's reforms agenda. Sheriff Kijera, chairman of the Gambia Center for Victims of Human Rights Violation, has claimed that the country's reform agenda is being hijacked by enablers of former President Yahya Jammeh. He warned that there will be no meaningful security reform program so long Jammeh's enablers and perpetrators continue to serve and hold key positions in the various security units. Kijera was speaking on Friday at Tango during the Gambia Civil Society Organization's press conference. Solicitor General rubbishes resignation rumors. I didn't resign. Solicitor General Cherno Marina dismissed reports making rounds on the social media about his resignation there. Yes, pretty much that's it for the papers. We will take a short break and we'll be right back. Now, a huge commotion broke out on Monday morning as UDP National Assembly members insisted that a bill that should or that seeks to delete a part of or a portion of the Local Government Act, which says an elected official automatically ceases to be a member of a council if his party sacks him. So this bill proved controversial. They are sponsored by Lower Badiburu NP, National Assembly member Alhaji Jawara. NAMs or National Assembly members were deeply or bitterly divided over this. While you have UDP on the one hand, UDP National Assembly members on the other, you have the other National Assembly members of almost all the political parties in support of the bill. So this is an excerpt of what transpired in the morning.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. The whole purpose of the exercise is to ensure that our standing orders guide our activities. Honorable Speaker, the issue before us is about bills. And it is clearly stipulated, understanding Order 66, the stages of a bill. It tells us that following the first reading, of course, after the first reading, we know that we move to the second stage. But if we put an end at the first reading and say we stop there, then the business of the state will cease. That is not rational. That is why our standing orders is very clear on the stages. These are the stages that it should take. It says that the second reading a general debate on the bill with an opportunity for members to vote on the general principles. You go to the next stage, we vote on the general principles. You can say, no, we can even reject the general principle, but does not stop the process from continuing. The process must still go to the other stages. And the other stages is, we may commit the stage, detailed investigation into the bill, etc. We commit it. And then we go to the next stage, consideration stage. Then the third reading, passing or rejecting the bill without further amendment. So it is the third stage that we can reject, that we don't have to go any further. It is clearly stipulated that at the third stage, we may continue, we may reject. So, Honorable Speaker, there is absolutely no doubt that the issue of 67 and 61 simply tells us what should happen. That there must be a secondment of a motion, if there is a motion. But look at this motion regarding the bill. The motion is for the second reading, and that is seconded. So should we, as National Assembly members, block that? We should not go to the next stage. When our standing orders is saying, following first reading, the stages in the Assembly's consideration of bill shall be, that's third person. Shall be means that it must go through all the stages. Which lawyer on this earth will question what is clearly stipulated here? Second stage, that following first reading, the stages in the Assembly's consideration of a bill shall be. So, Honorable Speaker, that's just emphasis for everybody to hear that. The grammatical ordinary meaning of shall be is a command of a standing order. It must go through stages. And Honorable Speaker, we are just simply drowning each other's senses. And that's what we should not do. We are trying to help each other to understand what we should do. And my last submission, Honorable Speaker, is 67. Honorable Speaker, 67, on the motion being moved that a bill be read a second time, the general principle, general merits and principles of the bill may be debated. Yes, if you introduce a motion that let's refer it to something, we may consider the motion that a member makes without notice. That is possible. That's why it's not saying shall, because it's left to us to see whether we can have a motion for something else to be done. So, Honorable Speaker, 67(2) is saying if the motion is carried, which motion? Ask yourself which motion is being said here. The clerk shall read out the short title of the bill and shall declare it to have been read a second time. That is after the debate. The clerk will read that it has been read a second time. That is, Honorable Speaker, it is saying if the motion is carried, which motion? After the second, when it says the second, it says 66, it says, following the first reading, the stages in the Assembly's consideration of the bill shall be the second reading, a general debate on the bill with an opportunity for members to vote on the general principles. That is, when that vote is carried, then the reading comes. When the vote is carried after the debate, then it is accepted. The clerk will read that it has been read a second time. That is the correct interpretation of this provision.
Members, at this stage, I am not taking the correct position, so otherwise I am taking observations from honorable members so that at the end of the day, honorable member for Brikama North, please don't let me, get out of my patience and exercise, please. The essence is for me to take as many observations as possible so that we'll do the right thing. So please, let us all exercise decorum, as I said earlier on. Nominated member, Honorable Jaite, please.
Thank you. Honorable Speaker, my apologies for being out of order, but I just can't help it when injustice is being defended. Sometimes it's necessary to get out of order. Honorable Speaker, what is in our laws is very, very, very
Sorry,
very
can I
clear.
take you? Did you say justice out of order or what? Please, can you withdraw, if that was what you said?
No, Honorable Speaker, I don't think you are listening to me properly.
If you said justice out of order, I would demand that be withdrawn before we proceed.
She did not even hear what I said, Honorable Speaker.
I will demand
I said if injustice is being defended, I can't help but get out of order.
Standing, we have to exercise decorum. We have parliamentary decorum.
Honorable
We can't be
Speaker.
shouting. You wouldn't
Out of
like
order.
it if somebody interrupts you now that you are on your feet. You wouldn't like it. So let's also allow others to be on their feet uninterrupted. Please.
Honorable Speaker, to me the law is very, very clear. There are processes and procedures that have to be followed. There are processes in this parliament. The reason why the motion or the question was put to us is for us to decide whether we want to debate on the merits of this bill or not. If we do not want to debate on the merits of this bill, no one can force us to debate on the merits of this bill. Sometimes it is res ipsa liquido, speaks for itself. If we look at the bill, if we look at the bill from first reading, Honorable Speaker, I think other members are getting out of order. Maybe we should call them out too. If we look at the objects of the bill through the first reading, and it speaks for itself that it is not worth considering the merits of the bill, we have every right not to entertain that debate. It is our right.
Point of order. Point of order, ma'am. Point of order. Point of order. Honorable Speaker, point of order. Point of order.
It has been the process of this
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
whether we want to debate or not. Why is the question being put? It's very simple. Why would anyone put a question to ask you what your opinion is if that is not even necessary in the first place? Why are we being asked to vote whether we want to entertain a debate or not?
Madam Speaker, point of order, please.
If you are so convinced that
Honorable Speaker, point of order.
then vote. Let's put this to a vote. The question, Honorable Speaker, I think the question is on the floor and there is a division and we should go through the entire process before we entertain anything, and the law is very clear as it stands and no other interpretation can change it. Thank you.
The law. Read the orders.
Why are we afraid to debate on this issue? Let us just debate. Don't you have anything substantial to say? We have to debate. Why are you afraid to debate?
No, they don't want to continue with the matter. Then we have to put it to the vote. If majority say no, we are not going to move with this issue, it should be dropped. It's simple. And if you go to section of our standing order, it says 1, when the motion has been moved and seconded in the assembly, the speaker shall put the question there onto the assembly in the same terms as the motion. Debate may then take place upon the question and may continue so long as any member wishes to speak, who is entitled to do so. So now it's put to us and we say no. So who are you to force us? Let us put it to vote. If you win, we continue. If you win, we stop. That means majority don't want it to move. It's very simple.
So now the UDP National Assembly members are having to go it all alone, as almost all the members of all the political parties are supporting or are pushing for the cancellation of that portion or section of the local government act there that says an elected local government official shall cease to be a member of a council if his party sacks him. This is all coming amid this huge bitter fight between or war between the UDP and Gama Area Council Chairman Sirifo Sonko. The party really wants him to go. They want him to vacate or leave the chairman role there. So UDP sacked Mr. Sonko for the second time last week after its initial decision could not go through there. The party is now relying on the current local government act to push him out. So this prompted the lower Badibu MP, Mr. Alhaji Jawara, to move a motion for the act to be amended really in order to provide protection for an elected local government official in future. So the session returned in the afternoon today with the National Assembly Speaker there, Mariam Jack Denton, ruling that a debate takes place. So that debate is currently taking place and a vote is highly likely. But before we will keep you updated as we get more information from the National Assembly there. Now, Hayat Limited has reacted to Food Safety and Quality Authority's decision to slam sanctions on the company over a fruit drink the authorities said is not safe for or fit for consumption. Jaka Sisajede reports.
There has been numerous information circulating on social media regarding the distribution of a canned fruit drink which has misleading label. However, the Food Safety and Quality Authority has taken a step to identify the suppliers, which is said to be Hayat Limited. We're here in Banjul to get a first-hand information from the distributors themselves. Here's what they have to say.
Actually, you don't call it misplaced labeling because actually I'll start the story from behind. These canned drinks were imported from Vietnam. Due to the COVID-19, the company was unable to import empty cans from China. Therefore, they already had some empty cans which has no juice in it, but they were printed in their warehouses. So they brought them and put the juice in it and put our Delta paper on it. Therefore, it is not misleading because the juice in it is labeled out here. It is misleading if it is pineapple here and it is mixed fruit in there. But this is mixed fruit and the juice inside is mixed fruit. And the food is safe and it is not expired. You could see this one has none in it. There were a few of them, not all. That's the answer. We have clear evidence, proper evidence from the company. We have a document for that. That is addressed to the health minister.
And is it true that the drinks are expired?
Not at all, not at all. It has 2 years. It expires in 2022. If this one has it. It's even difficult to remove it, you know?
Because of the double.
Because of the packaging. This is it. But it was empty when the juice was put inside and this paper was wrapped on it. It is not that the juice is expired, the juice was already in. No, the paper, normally this is printed and then before the juice is put in. So it's because the can was empty and it was printed, therefore they don't have any other empty cans, they used this one and wrap the Delta paper on it. This is mango out here, and this is orange. Let me make this clear. This is orange in here. If you see the lacy juice that is in there, they are all orange. But if you see this one is mango, right? If you drink this, the juice inside is mango. Can you open it? You can drink it. The juice inside is mango. With food safety and quality, we will assure them that we are Gambians and we are not going to import anything harmful to the Gambian population. I wouldn't see anybody import something bad to the Gambia, talk less of me doing that. So in fact, maybe my mom or dad can drink this. So why would I do that? The only thing we want from food safety is to clear us from the doubt. Let them do it. It's already affected our business because some health ministers have been going around and recalling our canned drinks, and it's already on social media viral that the canned drinks is bad, but we're assuring the public that it is not. A plea from the health minister and food safety to clear us from the doubt. Let them do their proper research. They can come again. Some of them have been here though, but they can come again and make their research and tell the public exactly what happens. Let them tell the public exactly what is the truth. It is manufactured by the Delta company. Yeah, it is the same lacy drinks that is being distributed in Vietnam. This is the juice in Vietnam.
The Food Safety and Quality Authority of the Gambia has, however, taken the following actions. Identified the suppliers responsible for this act. A mandatory product recall has been initiated to recover all the products supplied so far for destruction and disposal. FSQA food inspectors and personnel have been dispatched to confiscate any of the products found in shops, supermarkets and warehouses all over the country. Steps to prosecute the supplier has been initiated by the authority. We've had first-hand information from the distributors, which is Hayat Limited, regarding the Delta drink. According to them, the drink is not misleading, it's not expired, and it is safe for consumption. Reporting for the Fatu Network News Review, I am Jaka CCJT.
Thank you. So now I'm joined by Mr. Mori Gassama. He's an international diamond dealer who ran into trouble way back in 2006 when he traveled to Senegal, but failed to declare that he was carrying precious stone diamond there. And as a result, he was arrested and his diamond was taken away. I mean, since 2006. He was even jailed in Senegal. Since 2006, he has been trying to get his diamond back. To no avail. I have a stack of papers with me, letters, court documents, really regarding this case there. He joins me now. So follow nge kontong inata Fatu Network because ngela kibaro mo ko just one you will do this in Mandinka. Ngela kibaro soro ko inana problem mo soro nung member dending ila diamono nyen na kola. Mune fongo be caring ila nying problem mo nying.
No problem be Gambia man sakunda konton nambe Senegal man sakunda konton nambe Gambia kul konton nambe dunia ba kungola la dunia kotola. Nde Senegal ni Gambia man diamond lo soto jang. Ka fako e mela diamond déclarer Senegal boy tan kan doron ye muta e ko man diamond le déclarer en samba douañolia. Yena diamond bootin ne ya balio itel ko $500,000 kaito feleja because 460 plus 20 million almost $500,000 ya tambule restored in. Ye somebody remind ikabe mbula aramisole mbula ye ko jumo mbula e mbula remind Lebin Monte mbeka sola 28 time ngata court. Yen sambela jangaru jawo be dawada sida be dawada kuran be dawada kan sama ye tipil nsi kelo ke si murundi kartani kilimbe bulu kasol 28 time young mol ko be jese no mboyta e ko en sambela bitane en kontata ni ngakito ke mbeke ndala ngakito ke nalo ya Mr. Barry nata kumata Metere Yasin Jai nate kumata ya bondi news to Senegal be kono inata ko ya renvoyer de libéré isina mbula nyato inata mbula iko nga funti iko sai be kodo le jola 10 million men ngajo douanyo liya anina 10 million ngay yam fa diamond to Senegal man sakunda bulu ko ente fentam to kela iko ni mo kebe sambal high court yen samba high court for 5 years ngo fanan court wini high court ko eko Senegal la court e même fo etel man fe so to simen law ko ena diamond bondi anina ko do yadin hani be masoto nkata up and down metal e sinkili forna fiya jang Senegal forna fiya membe jang Osaki Gambia forna fiya sta Dakar for last time Gambia embassy fanan jang forna fiya yanki Dakar Mr. Brahma Bari wala be ambassadeur yala otomo muso mbe je hoteje Brahma Bari no tata Ministry Justice ko ako ngain ko rense la banda alta procureur général ndata procureur général ko ta failul kam no la nata ngadi ala ko ke ako la in case ni lafte la 20 million la sojo bar diamond ni bula to no la isi fa ay masot so jani nga fa am bula la no ako because man sakundale be ko bula nyoto so nata ndata baro safe per ya jametata baro letro nate Ministry Justice Kerno Marena ya anin ba tambadu anin kimbega ta ikoy wol ko nya say ngela letro na baro la ko mo jabele ako ngalo ko no la mbasambala leta kile Senegal embassy wal mbasambala turu Gambia embassy fornafia ikoy asamba Gambia fornafia daboya ndata daboya sinya nani man solution soto je ikoy kayto blaje karu saba sanji saba sai kayto man fem soto ni ra forna fe man kayti je so Ministry Justice male kayto blada baro man akate na faylo de Ministry Justice ya ko banyoto ko be nyawnya nin to mi ko nyalo nje duniya ko nyako fatu network ko be lay ko bala nyamo ko ta fatu network ko ya ila matafai voilà mbatata de alsin alaki annal kila liyo dema mbatata nakodo tata le nakodo amount of do be safari jam 500,000 but kodo tata for nearly $2 million
because near nyinjibe ela nyin ye petition men ça fait président ye I think yen ça fait 2019 the last year petition nyin ye même foje wala muko ela diamond with a value of about 1,000 carats. In monetary terms, almost $500,000. But here, wo Senegal government ne a value to that amount. But it value ila diamond 1,000 carats.
$2 million, more than that.
More than $2 million. Yeah. But it's sign, mem fota ite fangola kaitolo niye jibe, membe je wala mu ite brite futata in diamond it had in 2006 because in sanji tanin nani sign bring ibita kan Senegal if that border to because ngalo ni new marchandise fa mobulu ni be duna banko dol kay nyanta declare fo ya declare ba
hey go diamond bu ka declarer dunia dawda diamond ka declarer Sierra Leone Monrovia Abidjan Congo Branzang Busumbura Angola now. All over the world, diamond never declared anywhere. Gambia man diamond loa soto. Me diamond declared na airport jan na bichot. Senegal man diamond soto je ma rai soto nga declared je. Nairobi mbetambila lungolu ma declared je. Mozambique, Daoda nkata Daoda emia declared Kampala. Busumbura otumo nun Afrique dunia bekono. Diamond officer yele ta la sabale na la lulu Freetown Monrovia Bujumbura,
Bujumbura,
Congo, Brazzaville. Only these 4 countries have diamond office in the world, Africa.
But this does not include Senegal.
No, Senegal don't have diamond office.
They don't have a diamond office.
And Gambia don't have a diamond office. We don't have right to declare your diamond, because if you show it, then the diamond, it's a stone, then go say stone. If you show the stone, it's a diamond, then go say diamond. We don't know.
You don't know. But then when you get into, because I know from what I can deduce from your documents, is that you went to Senegal to meet up with a client who you want to sell your diamond to. How come the customs officers of Senegal, authorities of Senegal, how come they knew about your presence in Senegal together with this diamond?
Yeah, other bad people then, when we used to do business in Senegal, since I was in small up to now. I started my business in 1964. I got to Freetown to mining. I got to Liberia at 65 to Sankum Bio. I was young. So when I go do business in Senegal, always we go do business in Senegal, we do Gambia. So white people, they know one can Gambia, they still Senegal. We go, we do many times business. This last time, when I go do this business, and they say tomorrow payment, before they pay, they make me bargain with the police bureau de research.
They came for you?
They come, they say, let's go pick money. Where we go take money, they punch me, it's me, and they arrest me. They arrest me at 5. We go to police.
Where did they find you? Your hotel?
We come out hotel, we go to the pick money to the 1 BC3 office. When we go take money there, they make complaint, police come to arrest me, to take me to remand. To police, bureau de research. If shooting weekend, Thursday, Friday, we stay there up to Monday. Monday, they send me to custom. Police take me to custom. Custom say now with the right to say, you know,
so you were going to, let me understand one thing. You were going to sell this stone.
I sell already.
You sold already.
I sell already. They said they want to pay me.
What was it? They want to pay you? How were you going to? Were they going to pay you? Was it the physical cash? Because you are saying $2 million.
Yeah,
million full of dollar.
Yeah. No, listen. The diamond we divide. I sell the other one $464,000. The other one, I keep it. I don't know if you understand.
Yes, I understand.
Police arrest all.
They arrest everything.
Yeah. And now the other one, they not take into to custom. They keep it. The one go to custom, they say that's 500,000. The other one keep it, he said today, they not pull that. It's big stones there.
They are big stones?
Yeah. They keep it.
Are they black diamonds?
Diamond white.
White
diamond. Only one black. Only white, big one. So diamond is plenty money.
So when they took you, you spent 11 months in jail, in prison, and then your case, it dragged, and then you won. If you look at some of your court documents here, what I understand is that you won, and the Senegalese, the High Court, asked the authorities to return your diamond.
Yeah, that's what they say. But they no return. It's still now that then they told me up and down. They call me here, one document there, then call the Gambia, Senegalese embassy, call Gambia embassy for Napia to tell Mr. Mori to go with his lawyers then to the Ministry of Justice. That paper is here.
Yes, I have all the papers here.
Yeah,
that paper is here. But then why is it so difficult for them to give you back your
when I go with my lawyer, to the Ministry of Justice office, Ministry of Justice say, my lawyer bring the document. My lawyer go take all the document, bring it. Ministry of Justice say, okay, we give order to Procurator General to make budget to pay Mr. Gassama. Still now nobody pay me. Still now nobody pay me.
Still now nobody paid you.
Nobody pay me my money.
Nobody paid you.
Yeah.
But then this case happened way back in 2006. Jammeh, 10 years, during Jammeh's,
Jammeh Jammeh give the Farna Fia here Tangara with my daughter Fatuma Tagasama. Jammeh called Jammeh said, Tangara, go bring the paper. I gave Macky Sall. He gave Macky Sall. He put all international video all over the world, see. France, anywhere in the world, America. Macky Sall said, when I go, I will pull this money out. That is last Jammeh time. After everybody scatter. Second time when I follow, when the new government come, I'm very happy. I go to Foreign Affairs.
When the new government came, you were happy.
Happy, and now I'll get again.
You had hope that this
I'll
government
get,
will help
I'll get
you
my diamond now. I
diamond.
get my money now. I go there, then drape me. Njoguba drape me. Njoguba then sack him. He was in drape me before. You go out. Your diamond, we follow this since 2015 we tire. And I shouted to him. After I go meet Dabo, he said, we will take care for you. Nothing. Nothing. He said, Dabo, do no help for me. My diamond.
He didn't help you when he was
He didn't help me when he came to the power. I said, Dabo, you are Dabo, me and Jabi. Try Dabo, get me solution, make her get me money. Dakar, I'm tired. He said, will they help you? Nothing. They no help. And Barrow write letter to Ministry of Justice here, Marina, and Batambadu, and Kimbeka Tar. When I asked Kimbeka Tar is my friend, he said, no, I sent letter to Foreign Affairs. Who he give? PS2. PS2, no, nobody give me letter.
You go to PS2, PS2 will tell you nobody give me any letter.
No letter.
Because your case is really sad. Because from what you are saying is that you really want either your money or your diamond back.
My diamond money.
But what exactly do you want? Do you want what
I want it now my 20 million with my diamond money, 500 with the right. That's enough for me.
You want the fines that were placed on you, that's 20 million CFA.
Yeah.
And the $500,000 that the Senegalese, authorities valued your diamond at.
I'll need that now. All that other diamond, anything, I forget everything.
But do you really think that President Barrow knows this? Your petition, this petition that you wrote to him, was addressed to the Secretary General and Minister of Presidential or Head of the Civil Service. Do you really think that President Barrow is, because President Barrow is a very good friend of Macky Sall. I think when he, he knows about it.
Mr. Barrow know it, Mr. Barrow know it, because what I say know it, Ami Bojan Suso, I give him the letter. He take letter to the Secretary General, they all read my letter, but they don't do nothing. They say, Ministry of Justice have to take care about my case. Ministry of Justice, you have to ask Marina, because somebody not there. Because I write Barrow again a second letter, you can write it quickly.
You can write it quickly. Because I think that would have been, this has gotten to that stage of maybe if the president intervenes, President Barrow intervenes and talks to Macky Sall, maybe they will launch an investigation to really determine the veracity of this. If yes, the Senegalese authority did indeed, take your diamond, they should be able to do something about it.
That's the authorities say when I get newspaper, they go take unto Barrow call Macky Sall, and I give the newspaper. That's when I go there, then say, I don't know newspaper. I read no more pull out. I don't know if you did listen. I wait 1 second newspaper now. When I get newspaper now, any newspaper, so I will try then show this to Barrow to Macky Sall.
I know, how do you go about your diamond business? You are now an old man. I understand you have about 70 or even more than that. How do you go about your diamond business? Are you still a diamond dealer or
even tomorrow I'm a diamond dealer. Because diamond is in knowledge. Diamond is not eye. Diamond is in knowledge. I work diamond my eye. I be international expert. International expert. I was in America more than 50 times. I never sleep. When I go do my business, I finish, I come back.
You are saying that you travel to America on the same on a day, a particular day, and then return to Gambia.
Yeah, because when I reach custom, wait 8 o'clock, I wait 8 o'clock, I deposit my diamond. When I go, custom bring it, we pay the custom, and we finish my business, I put my money in bank. And this last time, I have, even now, some Sarawale, they throw me my diamond there. And I have American embassy, they never give me visa. So I get big problem for my life.
You have a big problem, I can see.
My life.
So now America, they don't want you to come to their country?
Most of the time, they say if I lose my passport, and one time I traveled to London, I forget my bros where the passport there, and I come back, they say I have to go London. I don't know the hotel plenty London. I don't remember that hotel. I don't go again. So they say unless I bring my old passport, American embassy.
Unless you bring that, they verify that you have been traveling to.
Yeah.
That's the only way they
America
can.
many times. Many times. I say I go more than 40 to 50. When I finish business, I come back. And I go America and make tourism for anywhere. So let's sit in Utah.
I understand you also. It wasn't just Sierra Leone that you know pretty much when it comes to diamond dealing, but I understand you've gone as far as the Congo.
I say Congo, Angola, anywhere. I was in Congo. I do many things in Congo. Congo, Kayemba, the big mosque in Kayemba is my mosque. And I built.
You built it?
Yeah. And in school there is me build it, Arabic and English, Kayemba. And I built one river, Pong, $500,000 for the population. I do many things in Congo.
You did many things in Congo. What would you tell President Adama Barrow? I'm sure he will watch this.
Adama Barrow, make it try help me. Make it ask the letter we write to him. He still no get no response.
No response, yes.
He write me only small evidence. I send you a file to Ministry of Justice. And I was in the Ministry of Justice to Marena. Marena is my brother, my brother, my friend. Kimbeka Ta is my friend. Tambadu is my son. Because his father is my brother. Then said and try for me. Then tell to send letter to Foreign Affairs. That letter go Foreign Affairs till today. Senegal embassy no see no letter for me. I'm very tired now. I'm very confused. Please, my good son. Please, Fatu. Just help me. Make una help me. Knock at the door. Where I have to knock right now, Gambia, is Foreign Affairs and Ministry of Justice and Barrow Office. I'm Bojan Suso. You know, because I write letter, they give his hand.
Yes.
These 4 places we go, they go get my result, my goods and my money. Senegal say, then already Ministry of Justice said they make order to Progress and to make budget to pay my money. Me and my lawyer. And me and Foreign Affairs Minister workers, Brahma Bari. Brahma Bari is here now. He was in Dakar, now he's in Foreign Affairs here, Brahma Bari. Please, my daughters, they no go to school. My boys, they no go to school. I'm very tired now. No have no money now. No have no car.
And you used to be a very rich man. I understand you used to be a very rich man.
Even this man is my boy.
You mean Alaji Jakale?
I don't want to talk his name.
You don't want to talk his name?
Many Sarahule. My brothers, them, Muhammad Jaban, them. They are my small brother. I was surpassing everybody.
You used to be richer than a lot of them.
Yeah, Silla there.
But now you don't have anything.
I don't have.
After this incident.
Congo have problem. I have a problem. Since they take my money, my balance money, all my hand, I lost all. My diamond, I lost all. Still now I have some diamond.
You still have some diamond? Abaraka Bage, thank you very much, Mr. Moriger. I hope the Gambia government will take steps really to, investigate this and then see how they will also try to engage the Gambia government there as to really find out what they are doing in your case. I understand a lot of I saw some people commenting saying that you should also try the ECOWAS court if you have your lawyers.
I go to ECOWAS court, they say that will take long, don't go. I go there and see them.
Who said that?
Bruce, their office.
You went to there, but you should try to talk to your lawyers and see if that channel is really possible.
See, that is a long time case. That they say don't follow that. It will be 3-4 years to do this. I was there.
You were there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Gassama. I hope the government will also try to talk to the Gambia government and see what they are doing.
This letter copy goes so copied. So this man, this girl, is very good girl. Ami boy and so. Copy it, send and give the copy. Why don't I get this letter? A copy it, go to Marina, because Batambadu know the new minister there. He got to Batambadu, send one girl to Batambadu. How this case we will not see the letter we go to Foreign Affairs. And Mori still now retired about this topic.
They said you are disturbing them?
No, I say you will say me. They never say so because I don't see them since I write this letter.
You cannot see them?
Since the President say, we're going to try for Mori Gassama settling matter. They say they write letter. That letter, Foreign Affairs no see. So now Ministry of Justice have to find that letter. The first letter, we go to Ministry Foreign Affairs. I don't know if you understand. Malfe na kumomeba. Ika letter o memfo ko teli baroko ya ko topoto na ko topoto. Itel ko letter dadale. Ite minki Foreign Affairs Senegal bare atambeta Foreign Affairs Gambia. Hanibi kum sanji sabam 3 years no result.
No result.
No letter.
Barin kam memfo ñing ko nay lafta sota ate tambino la ni go nyama. President o manyana ka ko jindina nduma. Because ning akoleare because ite ñum go start da wolem Justice Ministry fulol. Ning Gambia Justice Ministry man ko bande ñoo ñinto. Men ñanta kala ñing ko wala mu president fo ñing ka fa la koti ban ala kesti.
Ata ñanto kala. Bara ma hay Senegal nya.
Amang hañ.
Ama hañ.
Bari itam banku dingol.
Itam banku dingol. Banku dingol na to la newspaper to ka kuma ka foko baro ndema mandema.
Ye right to la protect. Ade fonse ñing case ta no le personally.
Ko nga kayto men di la nga di Foreign Affairs kayto bebe bulla a bebe Ministry Justice kayto kayto isin de may be copy ni hadi na kote
mba be copy le na
isa be sign
abaraka bage thank you very much abaraka mba try la nga black ko noma be man sakunda engi la nga jibe etol be mun kule tamande kan ela nyin kesto yamoy okay abaraka thank you very much that's Mr. Mori Gassama there, an international diamond dealer, speaking to us there regarding an incident that the Senegalese authorities, Senegalese authorities took his diamonds there, and he really wants the Gambia government to intervene to ensuring that he either retrieves his diamond or give him the money that the diamond was valued at $500,000 US there. Now, musicians, poets, writers, associations, and promotional companies have been recognized for their participation in the COVID-19 pandemic awareness campaign there. The initiative was brought by the European Union Emergency Trust Fund for Africa through the Youth Empowerment project implemented by the International Trade Center in collaboration with the government of the Gambia. Mati Sangor tells us more.
The award ceremony recognizes the essential role Gambian artists play in the fight against COVID-19 and the broader socio-economic development of the country. The event includes the handing over of prizes for the participants in the poetry and music video challenge. Fatim Baji gave an opening remark and expressed her gratitude about the initiative of the young talented Gambians and explained how the creative industry is affected by the COVID-19.
The manner in which we communicate has actually changed. Today, there's more of a need for tele and social media presence and audience. The COVID-19 interventions through the creative industry kept the people entertained and appreciative of creative arts. I think some of you here would testify that your arts have been more appreciated now during this period, and your fan base perhaps has come up. So from your songs that we're listened to all the challenges that your fans contributed to, all the videos that were watched and were shared, these all increase your fan base and your customers. So I believe that there have been some kind of benefit despite the loss of events and physical markets. So while I try to conclude, we're here today to appreciate our beloved creative arts industry, the young ones especially, to award you and to recognize you for your work. We hope that through this recognition, you will also know that you contribute a key role to the socio-economic development of the Gambia. If you didn't know before, now you should know. Through these activities that we see, you can see new businesses have emerged, new collaborations have happened, greater unity within the sector has happened, new initiatives and programs have come up, diversification of products and services has come up, and more importantly, employment creation was felt.
Founder of TIGA, Ndeye Fatou Njie, aka TIGA, thanked YEP and their partners and enterprises in the creative industry for providing them unique support to produce thousands of face masks.
As a young business owner in the tourism industry, I need not go further to explain how this COVID-19 has affected my business and so many other businesses in different sectors in the Gambia. Therefore, the EU and YEP has enabled us not only to produce face masks, but also earn revenue for ourselves and our employees. This goes a long way to help us get through this very challenging time. The local face masks are reusable, they're 100% cotton, they're washable and sustainable. The initiative has been a great motivation and boost the morale for the textile industry. On behalf of all the young female entrepreneurs and myself, we say a huge thank you to EU, Youth Empowerment Project and their partners.
Safia Tujuv, a young talented Gambian poet, recited a piece to sensitize people on COVID-19.
Not dead perms with sucks for necks, not mountain house with great skills, not the commander of the people can catch me like generals. My release was a matrix spreading like euphorics. I come to the wall all of a sudden, while they crucify now. I take control of the roads, mask, and close down businesses. I don't look at your wealth, nor the amount of poverty that you possess. I'm marrying corona causing deaths and mischiefs in the land. As I got registered, my legacy began to mark streets, and I would be convicted, neither jailed, nor declared for a war. And touch me not with hands, but to keep a distance. The day of seas, human beings denying me to take a seat. I'm the king of the land. In every line of media I lead. Pandemic I was called, but many have forgotten the renewal of faith. A fair will prove of taste. My virus cannot be caged. Indeed, this is a sign, yet most of them do not believe. Never did I destroy a township without bringing warnings. In the land that we breathe, we taught the language of birds, but give ear to the devils. In the land that you and I have seen, not remembering feeding the poor, fornication becomes a source. Corona is a body brand that we may want of ourselves. And touch me not with hands, but to keep a distance.
Sheikh Omar Jaro, a representative from Center for Arts and Culture, also gave a speech to encourage these young talented Gambians.
The psychology and the mentality of people to gather, to come to musical events, to come to festivals, and this is where most of you make your money. This is where you make your livelihoods. You need to get public gathering. People need to be there. The more people you have, the more money you have. And now Corona is saying, no, we cannot go back to that life anymore. it's going to be a challenge. Even whereas we come to shows, are we going to be putting on this face mask and enjoying the shows like we used to? It can never happen this way anymore. And the psychology of people, the stigmatization that will have to happen during this event and during these programs will never go again, because people will always have at the back of their mind who is affected with corona and who is not.
The event was also spiced up by a dance performance from Dance Gambia. Big Fa also performed a song to sensitize people, as music is a universal language. The ambassador of the European Union to the Gambia said how brutally the creative industry was hit by the pandemic.
We all know that the COVID started as a simple health crisis, but within weeks the pandemic turned into a full socio-economic crisis. The creative industries were hit immediately and brutally hard. Events were suspended, concerts cancelled, gatherings forbidden, markets closed, and the demand for creative goods and services has dropped altogether. We all know that this industry is closely linked to the tourism sector. In the tourism sector alone, the crisis resulted in the loss of revenue amounting to billions of dollars. There is no doubt of the severe impact that the crisis is having on the creative industries, on all of you.
The event concluded by handing over of certificates to the musicians, poets and writers who participated in the poetry and music video challenge. For the Fatani Walk News Review, I am Mati Singh.
So, very well, that is it for today's show. Thank you for being there. We'll be back tomorrow.